So finally came the Crisis Zone gun. So I've just been disassembling it, taking a quick look at it before I mod it for GUN4IR. So the guy I bought this from on their arcade museum forums didn't send me any pictures, so I was worried at first that it was gonna be in pretty bad shape, but he told me no, it's in great condition, you'll be really happy. So glad he was right, because yeah, it looks pretty good. There's some screws missing and stuff, but I mean, for how rare this gun is and how often you see it beat up online, I think I got a pretty good deal for it. Yes, has the recoil assembly, the motor inside. Be great for machine gun games. So the reason why I wanted to get this is because instead of using a solenoid, it uses a motor, and it uses a motor which is much more well suited to machine gun games, because solenoid, if you use it for too long, can overheat. But this thing doesn't have that problem, so it'd be great for like Gunblade, Raising Storm, and of course Crisis Zone, which is made for. And there, as far as I know, there's no clone variants have ever made like the Raising Storm gun had. So yeah, pretty rare. And I was very, very lucky and fortunate to get my hands on it when I was like DMing people on eBay and all these different arcade forums, and like I didn't hear back from like any of them, but like the 10th guy I tried, eventually, was able to strike a deal. I was very happy. So trigger seems to work pretty well right here, so I'm gonna use wire cutters to get that out of the I'm gonna have to untangle all this. Yeah, you see it's from our arcade cabinet, had the chain on it so people didn't break it and stuff. This thing, the connectors, and of course then this is the light that's shining, track the gun sensor. So yeah, I replace that with the camera and the Arduino and stuff. There's plenty of space to fit it all in, so it should be pretty straightforward. So yeah, I'll make a part 2 or go over the steps I take to mod this. If you guys ever want to try it at home, I'm gonna make an official, Time Crisis gun modding video eventually in the future, because I know a lot of people want to asking me to do that. But yeah, so I haven't had a lot of free time on my hands. But once I finally get that time, try and put a little video together that's at least semi-professional. Yeah, so I think I'm looking at this right. Yeah, okay. So these are the solenoid wires. So those will go into the PCB. I have this little gun. Was it the sensor kit for GUN4IR IR sensors? So I can use those to go on this display here and track where the gun is looking at. Yeah, so unfortunately Crisis Zone doesn't work yet in MAME, pretty sure. Well, it boots and stuff, but you can't actually play the game. It's there's like a bug where when you shoot, it's just like the tracked mode, like auto firing, and then you can actually have like control. I think you have control like in the level select or whatever, but that's about it. Yeah, so I'll take this out. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to cut the black wire from here. So yeah, if any of you guys are doing this yourself and you're not used to modding these, so first thing you want to do is cut really all you need to mod this for GUN4IR is the motor, recoil assembly unit, the trigger, and of course the shell. All this other stuff, you really don't need this. I'm gonna you probably burn this away. I'm sure some people on the r/arcade are gonna yell at me for that, but I mean, it's better than this going to a landfill, right? And to be repurposed to be modded. So I think it's for a good cause. But yeah, I mean, so this trigger, so one of this is gonna be the ground, one of these is gonna be the actual trigger signal. So that go into a pin on the Arduino, and this will go to a solenoid PCB unit, which you can make yourself from like a breadboard and stuff. I think Gustav on YouTube. He does a lot of these gun mods, and he has a video going over that. So he's a little YouTube short if you could watch that and make it yourself. But I also had someone on the GUN4IR Discord made a little like pre-made solenoid thing that like directs you like what where to put like all the parts on it, which is very useful. So in the second video, I'm gonna like try and go over. I'll also like list like the stuff you need to buy for it, so you're not like, you know, like for this, for example, you're definitely gonna need one of these. Take out the security screws. I forget what this is called, but you know, I have like a link in the description. Was it Nico, whatever? Yeah, it's like this screw. So I had to use, of course, like some like the nut here. It took me quite a while to get out, because of course all these screws are rusted, and yeah, much of the screws were missing. Like I was a little worried at first that like the parts were missing inside, because this was very flimsy when I was like shaking it around. Because this thing usually has 2 screws securing it, or well, technically 4, because there's 2 on this side, 2 on the other. But it only has, from what I can tell, these 2 screws are missing, and then there's a screw that's supposed to go right here to firmly secure it. But yeah, it's yeah, that one was missing when they came with it. So thankfully this has 1, so it's not like getting banged up inside. But yeah, so either I'm gonna have to repurpose some screws from my other Time Crisis guns, or find some online, or I don't know. I mean, we just like hot glue the shit out of it. So I'm sure I can like put some hot glue just like all around it, and like to, you know, if I can't find any other screws to secure it, so it's not like, you know, not getting damaged inside. Yeah, and there's the screw. It's having a lot of trouble getting this out, so I'm sure I can just like push it, but yeah. So yeah, it's kind of the thankfully I think I got pretty lucky with this, considering the fact paid about $300 for it. The guy I shipped it to me is really nice. Yeah, I was like originally like really worried that I got fleeced, because he did not send me any images of it. Just had to go for the word on it, I guess. So I was like, okay, fingers crossed, hopefully it's not like torn in half. But yeah, it's in excellent shape, considering that most of the images you find of these online are like the case is like cracked in half, and like the recoil unit doesn't work. Yeah, so I mean, it looks like this will work. I mean, maybe I'll have to like change the oil in it or something. I don't know. I never really worked with motors before, so that'll be a fun little thing. Get all the dirt. Like if you like looking here, there's like little blue pieces. I don't know if you can see it. No, not really. It's like way too dark. There's little bits and pieces of plastic. They've been torn off of this shell, I'm assuming, after years of wear and tear. Little pieces. They're inside there. I'm gonna try. So I'm gonna unscrew this and just like clean it and get it out, just so I can get all the dirt and gunk and stuff. So if it's not working, I can rule out that there's, you know, that's because it's like dirty and stuff. But yeah, I'm getting so much dust on my hands. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on how this mod job goes. And yeah, hopefully, you know, what is it? You know, MAME, Crisis Zone and MAME gets emulated. We'll have to use it with this to get the full arcade experience. That'd be awesome. But yeah, it's probably be a while before it's fully emulated, so I'll probably use this for like Raising Storm, or like, I don't know, yeah, like Gunblade and whatever the hell else, Revolution X. So yeah, see you in the next video.